Move that over there. Then do this. All messages. There we go. Perfect. Hi, Rascal. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I just filled up your water dish, so you have fresh waters and stuffs. So yeah. Anyways, for the people, I guess people can see this after it happens. So how's it going? Um, to start off talking about something here is that I might be getting rid of my 82. I'm very indecisive on it. It's something I might regret if I actually do decide to sell it. I just don't know. I have an idea though of what I'd replace it with, which would actually be two vehicles to be fair. Um, I would potentially buy my buddy's F-250 that he's got, so I can have a truck, and then buy his Lincoln Mark 7, which is my old Lincoln Mark 7. Now, that's a downgrade, to be fair. I like. Is this a dumb idea? Probably. But I would get a truck that I'd actually like, and I know that actually runs and drives pretty well. It does need like a carb rebuild or a new carburetor for that 306, but honestly, what I'd end up doing is, well, I kind of have a 500 CFM 2 barrel Holly just sitting here. I do have a manual choke pole that I got a while back. You know, I could end up doing that. You know, that's just a interesting thought on that 300 because like that 500 would go really well on there. It's a good upgrade. Yes, I'd have to swap over to like a 2 barrel intake, but they make those. Or at least they make 4 barrel intakes for those. I don't know if they make that, but to be honest, I could probably find an adapter that would fit. So, hey, I'm doing good there, Nazier. How's it going? And fair enough there, Brian. I mean, it is a really nice car. I'd love if it was actually mine, but it's not, so that's okay. And holy crow, we're already at 15 viewers. Let's go! What's up, Will Dog? Nice to see you. And Wii U Kid with an emoji. Well, hi. We also got Dumo in the chat with Happy Sunday. Absolutely. Wait, is it Sunday? Well, maybe where you are it's Sunday. Technically, it's still Saturday here, but in a little over an hour it'll be Sunday. So fair enough. I was like, wait a minute, is my brain breaking? You know, going, gone. Fair enough. Not much hanging in there. Oh, what's going on, dude? Is everything all right there, man? You know, you can talk to us. This is the safe space, man. And if anybody wants to be like rude or anything like that, they can fuck off from my chat, and I will make sure that they're gone. Yeah. But anyways, that was wild. I went from 20 viewers down to 9 as soon as I said the F word. Gotta love you too. Here, 10 a.m. Fair enough. Yeah, like I have kind of thought of a thing. Stupid idea, but like I don't know, like because my 82 Mustang, I have thought about selling it, and it's actually on the market right now. So, you know, and will it stay like that? I don't know. Like, because to be fair, I might just end up keeping that car and nothing changes. But I mostly have it up for trades to see what people have for trades. And so far, I haven't really gotten anything too realistic by the looks of it. Like somebody offered me a 2004 Harley Sportster Custom, That's kind of interesting, but not really what I'm after right now. Um, like, here's the interesting thing, because if I end up just trading that, then okay, cool. I got something that I like in the end. But if I end up selling it, then yeah, I'm totally picking up the F-250 that my buddy has, and then I pick up the that Lincoln Mark 7 again. And then what I do with the Mark 7 is I would actually end up saying screw it, and probably, well, I might actually send it off for Roy. I'll tell him, hey, do as many videos as you want on this thing, get that head back together, and let me know what it's going to cost. I will pay it. And put a new timing belt and all that stuff in it. So, I mean, it'll probably cost me about $1,000 or so to do that. That'd be fine. I'll be fine paying that. So then I get a diesel Lincoln Mark 7, which would be kind of fun. And then I'd get a truck out of the deal. Win-win, right? Well, Jonathan, look at their name. All they're doing is literally being a troll. They're just wanting attention, and that's it. Because, like, really look at his name for a second here. And you can't tell me that's not a troll. Okay, that one can be gone, though. Definitely. There we go. Went to a dealership and bought my daughter a Corolla Cross. Sadly, it will take 6 months for them to build. Ah, damn. That sucks, but I mean, hey, you know what? You got a new car, though, which is freaking awesome, and I'm sure she'll love it. But I mean, and that's a hey, we got a nice amount of viewers. Let's go. 69. Yeehaw! Wow. Her birthday's on New Year, so that's her gift. Can I be part of your gift giving? Can you like adopt me? And then I can get cool gifts like that? I don't even require gifts that are that expensive. Like, no, just hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Frick. Because, all I really want is just, like, inline 6 parts. That's it. It wouldn't be near as bad as a full car that's brand new. Like, I don't need that. You know? Your Greek sister's name is Katarina. Ah, fair. Cool, cool. Well, I mean, my name's not Katrina, but, that's cool. Third 2 days later. Wait, what? Brian, I'm confused at what you mean by that. New Year's, mine B-Day is third 2 days later. What? I'm much confusion. And, wait, what? Stephen Free will pay me in exposure. Well, I don't really need anybody's help with promoting my channel. I have a perfect capability of doing that myself. Case in point, I have 50 viewers on a spontaneous live stream that I gave 5 minutes notice for my Discord. I don't think I need your help, unfortunately. Thank you, though. Oh, 3rd of January? Well, hey, happy early birthday there, Brian. But it would be interesting, if I could turn one vehicle into 2, and then, then afterwards, like, see with, like, having the truck and having the Lincoln of how that would actually be. The Lincoln would be pretty cool for content because there's not very many of those around. It's kind of a unique car. And, like, and what could I do to it? There's that. Like, it's limited in some of the content, other than, like, taking it to car shows and seeing people's reaction and stuff like that. So, like, I'd invest in a hidden camera that's, like, under the hood of that car to get people's reactions properly of that Lincoln, because that would absolutely blow up, I'm sure, because it's a diesel Lincoln Mark 7 with a BMW straight 6 diesel in it. Most people don't even know that those existed, which technically they only made 1,500 of them. Of those 1,500, only 300 came to Canada. And I did own this car for about 2 weeks. Now, I mean, alternatively, I have thought about also just buying that car back as a parts vehicle so that I can steal the seats out of it. And then figure out some other stuff with it. Because like I said, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. But hi, what's going on? Hope everybody's having an absolutely fantabulous weekend there, though. I know I am overall. I can't believe how many viewers we have. This is insane. Yes, there's only like 2 or 3 of you talking, but still, people that are just sitting here and just watching. That's insane. Like, thank you so much for all the support, guys. You guys are incredible, honestly. Hey, I get that, dude. Your family can be rough. Don't get me wrong. I know it all too well. And yeah. Oh yeah, like that's one thing. I've been meaning to do more of these live streams. I just haven't done as many recently. Please join me also. What are you talking about? And just get rid of the troll in there. Like, this isn't TikTok. I can't just have a guest up on my live. That's not how this works. YouTube, you need to be able to go live, and then I would need to set that up to where I can invite you up on the stream. You can't just join sporadically. That's not how that works. Oh yeah, I got rid of them though. It's all good, Rito. But, and I mean, I do with a ton of trolls. Like, here's the thing. On TikTok, tons of them. Although, my TikTok lives have actually been kind of dead lately. So, which is weird. Normally, my TikTok lives are like, they're popping. They're being really good. But I guess just people haven't wanted to join, which, fair enough. 2010 Mitsubishi Outlander. GT model with a V6 with just under 200,000 kilometers. Well, hopefully you can find a buyer on that, because I don't know anything about them, to be honest, at all. And obviously, not my jam of a vehicle, you know. And if I own that, I would genuinely just sell it. But, Kelly is in Alberta, Canada. I'm also in Alberta, Canada, because Kelly is only about an hour and a half away from me, give or take. Give or take. Depending on where they are in Calgary. In life, take a bite of this world while you can. Make the most of the rest of your life. Make it right of this world while you can. The ones you love, and hold them close because there is little time. Then don't let it break your heart. No, it feels hopeless sometimes. Let's see. Can I speak Hindi? No. I cannot. Hey, that's fair, Kelly. I get that. I mean, that's probably the best thing to do to bring the price down a little bit on that in the end, but, you know. I mean, admittedly, you get more at a private sale, obviously, but, you know, it's hard to say. And you're rotting in Southern Ontario. I mean, why are you rotting in Southern Ontario? You know, I know quite a few people that live in Southern Ontario, and they're all right there. Like, why you know Lucky the Ontario? And Edson? Her name is Myalasia? Is that how you say that? Interesting name. Very unique. I like it. And I figured if you were asking if I spoke Hindi, that you being from India, that's cool. It's really interesting, actually, to see, like, the different, like, where people are listening to or watching this live stream from, and, like, the people in the comments and stuff like that. It's really, really interesting. Now, and something that I've realized, and I don't know why this is happening. I have it set up on the settings to where every single live stream you should be able to see the live chat afterwards, but that's just not happening. So, so we'll see. It's kind of annoying actually, because I know some people would love to see like the chat and stuff like that afterwards, right? And what I'm actually replying to in the chat. Sorry. Jeez. But that's why I try and read off the messages. And Kelly said I would hang on to the Mitzi, but I got 2 little trucks, not enough room for them all. Valid. I get that. I don't have a ton of room myself. Like, yes, I've got room to store cars in Edmonton and here in Sundre even. But what's my favorite car? So my absolute dream car is a 1970 Dodge Coronet Superbee. Honestly, like, absolutely incredible vehicle. I love the style of it. I love the overall uniqueness of the Coronets. And something about a big block Mopar is kind of fun. And Steven says, I can't afford to move, and I can't afford to stay while I'm stuck on disability since my seizure in 2018. I can understand that. That's no bueno. And I suppose, like, if you don't want to be there, that's valid, and I understand that, absolutely. And I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That's no bueno. And you need my support? What do you need my support with? I am here to support people with just about anything, you know? How are me and the kitties? We are good. I think I'm still like on the tail end of my cold, to be honest, that I've had for a few days now, which sucks. That's why you can hear me like coughing and stuff like that. And my voice probably sounds a little off. So, unfortunately. But yeah. And exactly, yeah, Super B. Like, and that's one thing, like, this. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Super B. It could just be a standard Coronet. Like, it could be a slant 6, like, wagon Coronet. I don't care. I'd own one in a heartbeat. Do I like the Pontiac Trans Am? Yeah, actually, I like every generation of the Trans Am. Like, well, which one are we referring to? Because the first generation is 1969, and then the second generation started in 1970, and it went all the way until I think it was 2004 for the final year. What up? Not much. Downhill Daddy, how you doing? And absolutely, hey, I love my Mopars. You know, I got a couple of Fords, but I'd love to own some Mopars. But they're very pricey, to be honest. So there's that. Hey, absolutely, and I appreciate you coming in there, dude. And also, like, if you guys want to do me a quick favor, because it helps immensely. It doesn't sound like much, but if you hit the like button on the video, it helps a ton with pushing this out to other people. So, other than that, yeah. Let's see. Spank asked, have I ever pushed top speed on the Mustang? No. I have never actually fully topped out. Ever. 1970 was a good Mopar year. I had a clone Roadrunner 70, aka Belvedere. Great car. Absolutely. I mean, there was no misses for Mopar in 1970. They were all hits. You know, the Cuda, the Fury, the Belvedere, the Roadrunner, the Satellite, you know, the Coronet. Even, like, I think the Cricket came out that year, too. Like, honestly, banging looking vehicles. And I love them. I sport all of V8s. Absolutely, Downhill Daddy. So do I. I love V8s. You're glad I'm doing better? Thank you, Well Dog. I appreciate that. Oh, shit, man. I'm sorry. That's no bueno, man. Like, you have... I don't even know how to say that. But which kills 98% by the age of 5. Wow. I mean, might I ask, how old are you now? The last WS6s are my favorite. I mean, they're awesome with the, seeing the WS6, you know, Trans Am with the big, you know, snorkels and everything. They look freaking badass and I love them. 81 Trans Am changed? Yeah, actually, For the second generation, yeah, they went from 1970 right up until 1981. 82, they changed into more of that wedge style with the pop-up lights and everything, and then afterwards. Do I like the 82 Trans Am? Actually, yeah, the 82 Trans Am's cool. I love the pop-up lights. I love the wedge look and everything. They're an awesome looking vehicle, honestly. And would I own one? Absolutely. Hey, appreciate that, Genuine Pup, for the like. Those IROC ones from 82 to 89 were the worst. I mean, I still love that generation, though. I think they're gorgeous. Now, Levi, what do you mean by that? Love the 1475 Mopar. I don't know what you mean by that. Was the one you used Knight Rider? It was, yeah. My dad had an 81 Trans Am Turbo. I think it was a 301, something weird. Yeah, they actually had a 301 with a draw-through turbo on it. That turbo had insane lag, and actually on the hood where they had the turbo bump, there was a little gauge on it that would show you. It was like a rudimentary boost gauge, but in reality, did it really show how much boost you made? No, it was like, low, medium, high, I believe is what it said on it. It's very interesting. Lamborghini Diablo for the win. Hey, I mean, Lamborghini Diablos are cool as heck, and it's interesting because I totally forgot about this until I saw a video today on the Diablo that the Series 1 Diablos actually had pop-up lights. The Series 2 actually used the 300ZX headlights on them for the more flat look. I look so dangerous? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but cool. And you guys can't see that, but that's fine. I'll just get rid of that guy. Somebody's saying Kit. And then Shane is saying, I love your videos. How is Stitch running? That is your 81 Mustang. I'm visually impaired, so I recognize Stitch by its sound. Oh, that's really cool to hear, actually. I mean, not about the visually impaired part, but the fact that you actually know the car by how it sounds, that is so neat in my opinion. Like, I've never heard that before, but I mean, it does have a unique sound, admittedly, compared to most inline six Fords out there. But she's running great, not having any issues with her at all. Like, I do have to do a little bit of work on her, not a ton. Like, I got to replace a little tie rod on it on the driver's side, and that's about it. So, not too bad. And just get rid of this guy. Now the Countach is the best Lambo. Here's the thing. The Countach looks fantastic, but apparently they are one of the worst vehicles to drive. They are absolutely awful when it comes to comfort at all. I mean, it's a sports car, but absolutely awful in the comfort department. You have to replace the suspension like every 1,500 miles or something stupid like that, because it's full metal on metal and doesn't last very long. So that's a little of a down spot on them. But like I said, they look fantastic though. Shane is one of my neighbors? Are they? I'm not aware. And absolutely, they are the best looking. And what do you talk, Podman, what do you mean when they're saying cap? Like, cap to what? And yes, if you're wondering, I'm listening to music through these. That's why I actually have them on, so. I'm not gonna tell you how much I weigh. That's a bit weird, bro. Like, what? Like, no, I'm not. The fuck? Jesus. I mean, that's an awesome, you have inspirations and stuff like that. But that's a weird thing to ask a girl. Just putting it out there. It's one thing if I was working out or something like that, and then you ask me that. Yeah. But yeah, that's weird. You can hear me drive fast. Fair. The Lambo suspension, you said you got to replace it every 15k miles. Yeah, on the Countach, yeah, actually, they use a very rudimentary suspension system that is designed for like F1 racing or similar aspect of that, like full on race car, right? So they're actually full metal on metal. There is not any like rubber bushings or anything to help take the slack. And as a result, they wear out the suspension very quickly. And everybody that drives a Countach has said that owns one. You can look that one up, dude. Jeebus is not here. I mean, that's fair, Kelly. I get that. You know, my neighbors know too. Like, admittedly, my neighbors that are like right next door here, they don't realize how a carburetor works and on the cold idle circuit and stuff like that. So they've actually like complained and complained to the landlord here too. But she's talked to me, and I told them like, hey, you know how a carburetor works, right? And cold idle circuits and everything. She understood what I was talking about. So that was one of those things, and I haven't really heard much from them since that because my carburetor. So the thing is, when I first start the car up, it'll idle at a low RPM for a little bit till it warms up a tad. Then it jumps up to about 2,000 RPM, and it stays there until I kick it down. And that is the cold idle circuit. That's where I have it set to. And hey, no worries, Pond Man. Shane said, my granddad for years drove a 69 or 70 Ford Ranger pickup with a 233 inline six. Stitch sounds very similar to that motor. Interesting. And 223. In 69 or 1970. I thought the 223 existed in like the early 60s and was replaced by the 240 at that point. Interesting. That's pretty cool though. And like I absolutely love Stitch, and the thing is, like, the sound that she makes is one of my favorite part about them. Believe it, someone to see, someone to leave it. Me and my son went snowmobiling together for the first time yesterday. It was his first time snowmobiling. Hey, that's fun. Absolutely love it. I've never ridden a snowmobile. I'd love to, but I never actually have. So that sounds like an absolutely fun and bonding moment, dude. Nice. And Julia's asked me, what headphones do I have? And what am I listening to? So this is, okay, I know the song name. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. So I'm listening to Photograph by Nickelback. And these are Arctis 9 headphones. I actually love these headphones. They sound fantastic. You know, the mic isn't too horrible on them either. And my dad actually bought these as a gift for me at one of these auctions where, you know, like, it's like unclaimed stuff or whatever that just goes to auction. And these only ended up, because these are like 140, 180, something like that, dollar headphones. Got them for $40. Brand new in the box. Like, hell yeah. Oh yeah, and my cars are not loud at all. Like, the thing is, Stitch, like, when she's running at about 2,000 RPM, she can be a little bit louder, but it's really not that bad. And now, Frustrated Fire, you said could have had a swap. What do you mean by that? Oh, we still have snow here. We've had snow here consistently since, like, late November. And good old, oh, that's what you mean. That'd be a weird swap, but I guess, you know, I don't know how difficult it would be to do that swap that way, but fair enough. See, now the thing is, I'd let you guys listen to what I'm listening to, but then I'd get a copyright strike on here, which is not something you want on YouTube. So it's nice to ride with someone. Hey, that's fair. I mean, it'd be a lot of fun to ride a snowmobile, I'm sure. You know, one of these days, I will get my butt out to Kelowna, And I will get that glorious John Deere 440 snowmobile out of my grandmother's garage that's been sitting there for the better part of like 30 years. And I will get that thing running and I will absolutely rip on it. It'd be fun. No. Like VIP chats about Mopars. Here's the thing. If you want to talk to me about like Mopars and stuff like that, you can message me on anything else, like Instagram, on TikTok, on my Discord, on Facebook. You know, I've got them all. Oh, they really are. Like, I actually have one copyright strike on my channel. Admittedly, it's a video I've thought about removing after I've heard what's been going on with the, like, how that was run. So, I have a, if my brain will work here. I have a video up on my channel. You can see it right now. It is in the Show Your Ride for Brandon sort of folder there. Like, playlist. And it is the balloon toss for Brandon. You know? And I thought that was beautiful. They had some music going, and it was just a very beautiful moment that I wanted to capture. It doesn't have hardly any views, but that has actually gotten me a copyright strike on my channel. And, like, that one's okay with me. It doesn't bother me any. But I've thought about trying to appeal to YouTube and just removing the video. So I don't have that on my channel anymore. But bear in mind, I mean, that was like 2 years ago. 3 years ago that I filmed that. And Massey Ferguson used to make snowmobiles too? I didn't know that, actually. That's cool. I know Massey Ferguson for tractors. You know, I don't know them for that. Like, and that's the one thing, because if people want to reach out to me through any of the other stuff that I have, and also, like, I do have an email as well that people can email me stuff too, is if you go to, like, my About tab here on YouTube, you'll see everything you can contact me with. You know, like I said, there's Facebook, there's Discord, there's Instagram, there's my email. Like, take your pick. Oh, what is the vehicle that you get to work on? Oh yeah, and that's one of the worst things. Like I'm fine without making $1, you know, in off that video. It doesn't bother me any. Considering it's not like a popular video of mine either. So that's whatever. If they want to take all the profits from that, please. I mean, that video's made maybe $2. Whatever. Oh, it's Suzuki Samurai. Cool. Honestly, I love Samurais. Those are wicked. And, you know, I've always been a big fan of those. I'd love to actually own one. Be a lot of fun. Hey, thanks, Shane. Yeah, that's one of those things. Like, I came up with that name because, well, it fits it very well. Like, that car, obviously, I made the name as a little bit of a joke, but at the same time, it also fits the story because it's hailed out. And what's a better name for a car than Hail Mary for that, right? It's just perfect. And hey, I hope you and yours have an absolutely blessed new year as well, dude. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Good old fellow boy. Dance, dance. I'm holding on more to my time. Dance, dance. Actually, yes, I did know about that. They stopped doing that in the 70s. And the reason why they actually got into making snowmobiles and golf carts is because they were owned by AMF. And AMF wanted to branch Harley out into that stuff, and they were like commercial failures in that. And it was a very dark era for Harley in the AMF era. you know. Um, but, you know, they're out of that now. Dance, dance, I'm holding it on to my crime. Dance, dance. And how didn't push into Canada too hard? What are you referring to with that? Because I don't know what you mean. Like with Harley, you mean? Or John Deere also used to make snowmobiles? Yeah, they did. Case in point, there's a John Deere 440 snowmobile from the 70s sitting in my grandmother's garage. I want to go grab it one of these days, but it's out in Kelowna. Long drive to go grab that. Although, like, technically, I do need to get to that area at some point. Not only to, like, visit my grandma, but then also visit some friends of mine that are out there. And technically, I still owe a dinner to a buddy of mine, Apocalypse Off-Road, here on the YouTubes. Go subscribe to his channel if you haven't yet, actually, because we had a race of who can get monetized first. And the bastard cheated, but I'll concede to him. He actually went through the entire collection of the Rust Bros guys, like, and of Rust Valley Restorers. He went through their entire collection as they were doing their first auction. Like, that's just insane. And of course, that video racked up hundreds of thousands of views. And I'm like, you cheap bastard. Oh, what is this song? I'm gonna just change that. There we go. Barely sold anything up north? I mean, their bikes are still pretty prevalent, but when it comes to, like, their golf carts and stuff like that, yeah, I've only seen a couple. Yes, Ski Whiz. My dad was a service tech for Massey, grew up on Massey. They were Scorpions. Nice. From 55, you believe? For your Massey Harris tractor there, Ryan? Cool. Like, old tractors are actually kind of neat. Now I'm listening to some good old Audio Slave. Brute snowmobiles were insane. 3-cylinder liquid cooled. Huh. I've never heard of them. That sounds wicked. You know, and a 3-cylinder, that's very odd. You don't see too many things that are powered by 3 cylinders at all, because, like, they're inherently, like, one of the worst balanced engines of all time. Like, they're inlines, but the balance of an inline 3 is weird, and you have to really, you know, have, like, massive counterweights on them and stuff like that for them to work properly. There's a reason why not many people run 3 cylinders, but weirdly, Toyota uses a 3-cylinder right now in the GR Corolla and Yaris. Very odd. And let's see, Ryan said our 76 John Deere is in the shop for a sudden hydraulic failure. Ah, that's shitty. But, I mean, hey, that's what happens when you're using old equipment and stuff like that, right? Some snowmobiles have rotary engines. I have heard that, actually. Like, there's actually some motorcycles that had not only rotaries, but a turbo rotary. I think it was actually Suzuki made them back in, like, the late 70s into the early 80s. Wild, wild machines. Especially with turbo technology back then that made them like very very laggy turbos. They didn't have like ball bearing turbos like we have now, and so like massive turbo lag, and a lot of them crashed because it was just brutal. Uh, let's see. Frustrated Fire said, I used to have a Fox Body Mustang with a 351 in Cleveland. It had so much power, it twisted itself. Sounds badass, man. Now with that, did you do any bracing to the chassis, or did you just leave that all alone? But the Massey and the Oliver Super 88 still works. We used the Oliver to give the cows their hay bales today. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Can I play a video over the live? Maybe? Depending on the video. Like, what are you wanting for that? Although, why would I do that? I'm not sure, but and Shane said one of the coolest cars I've ridden in was a Ford LTD. Remember those back in the 60s and 70s? How long those were long automobiles, but my gracious, how comfortable they rode. Hey, absolutely. You know what? The LTD was very luxurious and very good vehicles, honestly. I like them a lot. It doesn't matter like what year LTD, they're all really cool and very comfortable and just big land yachts. You know, they were fantastic. Kind of like the land yacht that's in my driveway right now, which is a 78 Thunderbird. You know, very similar. Will Dog says, I have a Massey Harris 33 and an Alice Chambers 170 and a Case DC with a 425 Cadillac motor. Interesting. Very interesting. With a Caddy motor. Huh. I didn't know that they ever did that. Or was that like a swap? Even Sears sold snowmobiles? Yeah, they did actually. The Arctic Cat and Polaris were the big boys on the block? I've heard as much. Absolutely. Well, here's the thing. There isn't another design for rotaries besides the Wankel. The Wankel is really the only one that exists. There have been other like ideas for rotaries, but they haven't really worked out that well. So yeah, because like the Wankel design is, it has a center shaft, and whether it's a single, dual, 3-rotor, 4-rotor, 5, 6, 12, whatever, how many rotors you have, it uses essentially a triangle on this intermediate shaft to spin around, and it's very interesting how they work, right? Very simplistic engines. Fair enough. Fair enough. I get that. That makes a lot of sense, actually, when I read that with your car. So, yeah, obviously, you definitely twisted the chassis, and I wouldn't be surprised if you, like, broke seat mounts and stuff like that with that 351 on the head. Oh, yeah, LTDs didn't exactly... They weren't known for fuel economy. They weren't known for it. Play your video of your Accord accelerating? I'd have a tough time trying to find that, to be honest. Like, I can't really do it on this phone or anything like that. I'd never do it on here, and then that'll be, like, blurry and stuff. It wouldn't work very well. McBug said they drove a 72 LTD Brougham 400 modified coupe. Awesome car. Wait, a 472? Huh. Interesting. I didn't know they had the 400 that early. I thought the 400 didn't come out till, like, 74. Huh. Cool. That'd be a fun vehicle. Absolutely. It'd be very comfy, too. Only 5 moving parts in a Wankel? Exactly, right? Like, super simple. It was great. Will Dog mentioned it was modified by the previous owner. It has a Turbo 400. I hope to finish painting it and put it back together someday and pull with it. I mean, that'd be cool. Your ad had a 79 LTD with a 302 that could roll out. It was supposed to be an undercover police car? I can believe that. A lot of them were turned into, like, police cars and stuff like that. And then you had, obviously, the, like, you had not only, like, cop cars, you had, like, detectives' cars and stuff like that. Like, Fun fact: my mom had a '85 Caprice, and it was actually a detective's car. Uh, I don't remember it. To be honest, I was way too young, but I know it was like a really nice car, from what I remember, or from what I've been told, I should say. Hey, I appreciate that, Chris. I love my hair too. you know, Dyed it uh, on Christmas Eve, so. Far away. Yeah, good old Godsmack. Love it. Do I watch the Red Green Show? No. I've seen like clips and stuff like that of the show, and I know what they were all about, whatever else, but never really watched it. Hey, Rashawn, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you in the chat, and hope you're having an absolutely fantabulous night. Don't remember why I came. You believe they have more structural integrity? Depends. Like, here's the thing. If you want to strengthen up a Fox Body Mustang really good, subframe connectors and strut brace. You do those two things, and you will make that chassis very much not flexing hardly at all. Also, like, the suspension you have, like, how big your sway bars are and stuff like that makes a big difference as well when it comes to structural integrity of the vehicle, too. People don't think about it, but it actually does. Because if you can limit the body roll of the vehicle, right? The less body roll you have, case in point, like, that 351, one of the reasons why, like, it would twist so bad is because, like, the sway bars in that thing probably weren't super amazing. So, you were twisting the chassis, kind of like this. And if you actually have much tighter sway bars, like thicker sway bars, it has less likely of a chance to actually twist the chassis. Like, those three things can make a big difference. And oh yeah, I haven't had that Capri in a long time. Like, I sold that Capri like 2-3 months ago. I sold it to a buddy of mine. And he's been like fixing it up, and he swapped the engine on it to another inline six, and he's been fixing the rust on it and all that different stuff. And like, I've owned a few Capris, but like, one Capri I kind of wish I had kept, but it was just such a problem child that I got rid of it, was the Poltermerc. The Poltermerc was such a cool car, but oh well. Hey, it's all good. I mean, that's the thing. It takes like research and stuff like that to know this stuff. Because I can imagine you were probably pretty young and you didn't really try and research into what it takes to actually strengthen up a chassis properly. You started but got sidetracked? Hey, it's all good, man. I appreciate that, Will Dog. It's kind of nice though that like my live streams actually do get quite a bit of views, and that's awesome. But although something I actually have to talk about this a little bit because this is a little bit frustrating. I just thought of it now. So, I'm sure you guys know that I work with like for a sponsorship deal with Flash Shark Racing, right? And they've been pretty good. But I have been trying to get my dad a gift from there for Christmas. And it was supposed to come on like the 20th or so, but then it got delayed. And then I found out that they didn't put a commercial invoice on the package. And then turns out they haven't, done Like, they haven't done it again. They, they sent it back, to the facility, like UPS did, and then they sent it out again, and they didn't put a commercial invoice on it again. It is just so annoying. Hey, I mean, yeah, it takes a bit to go live, to be honest. Because like to go live here on YouTube on your phone, I think you need 1,000 subscribers. But here's the thing: you can actually. I forgot about this. So if you want to know a trick to go live without having the prerequisite amount of subscribers for it, very easy. What you can do is that there's a service called StreamYard. You can use StreamYard, link it to your YouTube channel, start a live through there, and it works. Hey, Chris. Nice to see you in the chat, as always. And I didn't realize you're from Michigan. That's cool. Very cool beans. And, oh, Shane's from Alabama. Cool. Because Shane said, sure been fun talking with you on this rainy night in Alabama. Hope to catch you in the next live. Good night, all. Hey, good night there, Shane. Appreciate you coming in. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one, hopefully. Peace out, man. Look what the cat drag did. And Scat, how you doing, young lady? Hey, I'm doing pretty good, Kevin. How you doing, dude? And the Rose of Alabama. Fair enough. Oh, I didn't realize you're in Texas. Cool. I mean, you may have told me at one point, but I just had forgotten. So that's pretty cool. Like, I love hearing where people are actually like from, where they're like watching, my lives or any of my videos from. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, you can. I did that in the past, to be able to do that. So yeah, like you can. The Rose of Alabama was in Joseph, Wales? Is that like a ship or? And you're 30 minutes away from Austin. Ah, okay, cool. Cool beans. Nice. And Will Dog is from northern Vermont. Ah, okay. Don't get too many people from that neck of the woods. So that's pretty cool. Like, it's one thing, like, I like looking at, like, my metrics on YouTube and seeing, like, where people are from when it comes to where they have, like, where they watch from. And holy crap, the Chargers beat the Patriots 40-7? Ooh, ass kicking. Like, damn. I mean, I don't pay attention to, NFL, but my God, that's an ass kicking. A Ford debuted the 400 modified in 1971. Oh, okay. I had no idea. Coolio. Oh, Clint Eastwood movie, Josie Wales. Oh, I had no idea. And you're an hour from Montreal. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're very northern Vermont then. Very much so. Life's like this, and you fall, and you crawl, and you break, and you take what you get, and you turn it into honesty. You promise me I'm never gonna find you fake it. No. You come over unannounced, dressed up like you're something else. Where you are, where it's that you see, you're making me laugh out when you stretch your pose. Take off all your preppy clothes. You know you're not fooling anyone when you become. Some of your viewers are from Brazil? Yeah, actually, I get a decent amount of people that watch my videos from Brazil. It's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I've been doing the exercise lately. Although I stopped doing my exercises just due to the fact I've been sick for the past bit. Um, I wish that I haven't been sick for the past bit because then I was on a roll with my exercises. But unfortunately, it's all good. No, 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 no. Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you will see. Oh yeah, I mean I multitask all the time. I mean, case in point, I'm listening to music, I'm chatting with y'all, I am, singing, you know. And am I spinning the block? I don't know what you mean by that. Forever in a sweater. What you mean, Willis? I can puzzle. And actually, what did he send me here? No, make things so complicated. And see the way you're acting like somebody else, getting me frustrated. Life's like this, and you fall, and you crawl, and you break, and you take what you get, and you turn it into honesty. You promise me you're never gonna find you faking. No, no, no. Hey, no worries there, dude. I understand it's late for you. Admittedly, I started this live a little late. Um, Appreciate you tuning in. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Uh, Girls are good at multitasking? I mean, yeah, but also, like, I have ADD, so it's a lot easier for me to multitask. We're made from broken bones. We are broken from the start. We our hearts. We're in the dark. We are broken. Do I like Italian dressing? No, I do not. Sorry. Listen to some Hollywood Undead. Absolutely love this band. I've had loved them for a long time. I actually recently rediscovered them as well, and they're fantastic. We're made from broken bones. We are. We're broken from the start. We are hearts, our hearts are in the dark. We are made from broken. I listen to Helmet. I've never heard of them. And and when you say like do I like fish sticks, like I always think about with that the South Park bit. It's just like do you like fish sticks? Yeah. Do you like putting fish sticks in your mouth? Yeah. What does that make you, a gay fish? Such an old thing. We're made from broken parts. We are broken from the start. We are hearts, our hearts, right there in the dark. We're made from broken. Okay, I wasn't sure if that's what you were trying to reference, but yeah. Oh, McBugs dug up their vinyl recently and began playing some tonight. Late 60s, 70s. Nice! You know what? Nothing sounds quite like a vinyl record, you know? And especially on like the vintage equipment. That'd be great. Uh, I don't eat salads or salad dressing. I don't. We're made from broken parts. We are broken from the start. We are hearts, our hearts, breathing in the dark. We are, we're made from broken. Yeah, see, I'm not a big country gal. Like, I do like some country music, but not a ton of it. So, I love my more like rock and heavy metal and stuff like that. As I'm sure you guys are aware. And ooh, World Juniors Czechia beat who was that? Hang on. I didn't catch. I mean, it's not surprising. Yeah, Czechia beat Kazakhstan 14-2. Oh, freaking ass kicking. I mean, yes, it's Czechia versus Kazakhstan, but still, holy shit. That is wild. Like, and I do have records around here somewhere. My dad might have them hidden somewhere, but we do have them though. Oh, here's the thing. Modern country is nowhere near as good as old country. Like, admittedly, like, I do listen to some country. Like, as an example, like, Garth Brooks is fantastic. Um, you have, like, all the more classic stuff of, If My Brain Will Work, of these freaking singers, female singers, 90s. The song, like, she dug my key into the side of his little slooped up 4-wheel drive. Like, I can't remember her name. I know, just my brain's not working for who sings that. Carrie Underwood. That's who it is. Thank you. Like I said, my brain was not working for that. Also, something that's been really funny in the chat. I've been just banning every single one of these comments that's come through, but I keep getting these people that keep saying "show bobs," like, and what that's supposed to be, it's like "show boobs," and it's just getting filtered. It's freaking hilarious. Her mother was your fourth grade teacher? Oh, wow. Small world. That's pretty neat. Local celebrity here in my chat. Well, I say local, but not local to me. Cool. Show Rooster. From the 80s to the 2000s? I mean, valid. That was a much better, like, that was when country music for the most part was better. But yeah. More foot? Huh? No, that's like, wait, I'm confused what you're talking about there, Chris. What? I think I know what he's referencing, actually. It took me a second. Ha! Funny. Funny. I mean, and it's amazing how many of those idiots I get in my frickin' comment section, to be honest. More friends with wings. All the angels I know put concrete in my veins. I'd always walk home alone. So what became life? Life's just like my telephone. There's nothing to lose when no one knows your name. There's nothing to gain, but the days don't seem to change. Never play truth or dare. I'd have to check my mirror to see if I'm still here. My parents had no clue. I don't eat all my lunches alone in the bathroom. When no one knows your name. There's nothing to gain, but the days don't seem to change. Good old belly talent. And Christopher likes Waylon Jennings. I think I would have done it similarly. Yeah, and I know you were joking about that. It took me a second to realize like what you were meaning by that, and I got it in the end. Teacher said it's just a phase. When I grow up, my children will probably do the same. Kids just laugh to tears. Nowhere put me on to ground in 17. Oh, I mean, absolutely. You know, like, for me, I mean, my music taste has stayed very similar over the years, but, you know, like, I think I've just liked much heavier music as I've gotten older, though. Like, preferred it over, like, some of the other stuff that I liked when I was younger, but the pain. See, I can't scream like Benjamin can. And I book will explain. There's nothing. I like to spank it out. Oh, no. I can sing a little bit, but my singing isn't quite good enough to win a competition like that. I already know that. Hey, look, we got another troll in the chat, because he first asked me if I am transgender, and then now they're asking me to stop singing It's Honestly Trash. Which, I mean, if you don't like my singing, then you can leave my live. As simple as that there, Hellcats. I really don't care. Like, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna have fun, and whatever else. It's my live stream, I can do what I want there, bud. And this guy can go away. Oh, trust me, I don't give a shit about the trolls. I deal with them all the time. Now, okay, here's the question. So, now you want me to name a car for an edit real quick. So you come in here, you be disrespectful as fuck, And then now you want me to treat you with respect after you haven't treated me with any respect? No, get lost, dude. See, now I know I can't sing this. Not at all. Because this is Limp Bizkit Nookie. It wouldn't come out right with my voice. Like, dude, after you were being very disrespectful, like, why would I give you the time of day in my chat? Genuinely. Why would I do that? What about VTech? And VTech in which engine? Because there's quite a number of them that have VTech. I don't know, fun and nookie. The nookie. So you can take that cookie, stick it up your. Stick it up your. Stick it up your. Yeah, my voice has not led well to the song. I'm just vibing and having fun, because I can. Wait, what? Bobbing, not just n-obbing my new wife. I ain't your wife. No, that's not how this is happening. No. Respectfully decline. I don't know for the Nuggy. Nuggy. You take that cookie. Stick it up your. Stick it up. Stick it up. Let's put on that one, even though I won't be able to hear anything, but have something in the background. Funnest car I ever had? It's my 81 Mustang, by far. You know, like, I absolutely love my 81 Mustang. A lot of fun. You know, T5 manual, 8.8 rear end and 355s. Very lightweight. You know, and I've taken that car to a couple track days. It's an absolute riot. Fear Factory's obsolete album is better than anything Limp Bizkit could be. Hey, I love Limp Bizkit, okay? Like, that's part of my childhood and shit like that. And I relate to his music a lot more now than I did when I was a child, for sure. I knob like I have flow. No, I don't know what you mean by that. Like, knob. Are you meaning to say Bob? Or I am much confusion. Much confusion, sir. Because admittedly, like, this song, it's weird. And doesn't make, like, the most sense? Not exactly, but I've wanted to tell people this for a long time. You know? I mean, that's fair. You know, Chris, I get that. Like, we all like what we like more, right? It's not exactly a... Like, we're human. We're all different. We're not all the same. And apparently Will Dog is messaging me on Instagram right now with, like, I think it's pictures of a cat. I can't look at them at the moment. Because I am live. And I don't feel like, you know, pausing the live to look at them. Okay, there we go. No, I don't want to listen to that. Or that. I'm just trying to find a song. Because these are actually all really nice songs too, but it's something like I just want to. There we go. Flowing with my bob. A devil in a midnight mass. Biting, I say class. and memories of that class, resurrected from the past. Hold your breath and count to 4. Yeah, I can't sing this very well either. I know every lyric to the song though. And actually, my brother made like a stick figure music video for the song back in the day on computer. It was great. Hi, Raju. How goes it? Silent night. Silent. Got the Indian knife. Forgive me, Father, won't make it right. Silent. To my life. At the Indian knife. Yeah, I can't sing this very well. Not even gonna try. And I love like the guitar solos in the middle of the song. It's fantastic. Boy inside the man, a holy water in his hands, can never wash away his sins. Hold your breath and count to 4. Beneath rest, I'll work no more. That'd be my 81 Mustang. The man that's on his way, I was alive, but now I'm singing. For the rest of my life. The rest of my life. Yeah, I mean, my Mustang, you know, it's what launched my channel and everything. She's got a 200 cubic inch inline 6 under the hood. She's got a T5 manual swap from a used to be a C4 automatic. I swapped out the 6 3/4 rear end for an 8.8 with 355s. You know, and I put subframe connectors underneath it and done quite a few other things. Whisper, whisper, don't make a sound. You bad as me, it's in the ground. Whisper, whisper, don't make a sound. You bad as me, it's in the ground. I don't know if that came through at all, but it was fun. Wait, you don't like Fords? How dare you, sir? How dare you? My whole channel is based around Fords and Fox bodies entirely. Like, I have a couple of Fox bodies right now, which are my only 2 cars, to be fair. I've got the 81 and I've got the 82. My 81 is my notchback. That's like my main sort of project car, my absolute pride and joy. The 82 is like the hatchback, and it's great. You work on cars and they are junk? Tell that to the vehicle that I regularly put on over 15,000 kilometers during the summer every year, and that it starts every time and doesn't hesitate. Like, here's the thing. There are shitty Fords. Absolutely. But this is a classic with a 200 inline 6. Fantastic engine, honestly. Broke down with less than 500 miles here. Again, depends on the Ford. There are plenty of awful Fords. There are plenty of awful, Chevys. There are plenty of awful Mopars. Everybody has an awful vehicle. Even Toyota has their bad vehicles. Honda has their bad vehicles. Classic 302 or 351 Cleveland? I mean, that's valid. Honestly, both very fantastic choices. I love, the 302, and I'd love to play with the 351 Cleveland at some point. Okay, so, by the way, you guys can't see this. This Lanaya McCoy went, yo, sup, and then they responded. They then said afterwards, shut up, bitch. You come into my live, and you don't like what you're hearing because, like, I like Fords and stuff like that, so you say that instead? Like, how could it be so disrespectful? It is wild. Like, there's this thing called respect. Not hard to give out. At all. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. My 81 Mustang is absolutely fantastic. You're not sorry. Bullshit, you are sorry. Like, no. And here's the thing. Okay, so you're talking about modern Fords. Here's the thing. I won't touch a modern Ford, like, almost at all. Like, hell no. I know that they're not amazing. And let's be honest, every new car is a piece of shit. That's kind of just how it works. You know, now you're just like backpedaling because I called you out. 100%. Like, come on. I know you're not actually sorry, that you're just trying to get attention and shit like that, and it's kind of sad. Like, it's very sad. Engineers are just ears that grow from an engine? Valid. Like, here's the thing. So, I own two inline six Fox bodies. Like, my 81 Mustang has a 200 inline six with a T5 manual and an 88 railroad 355s. Very reliable, very awesome, gets good fuel economy, and an absolute riot of a car. My 82 Mustang, granted, I need to do some carb tuning to it, and, you know, adjust the kick down, but beyond that, that thing has been fantastic so far that I've owned it. Even that puppy right there, which is a 1978 Ford Thunderbird that's in my driveway right now. That thing is a fantabulous car. It is currently like minus 15 degrees Celsius. I can go out there and fire that thing right up, and it would be absolutely perfect. Again, classics. Way better than the new shit. Oh no, I wouldn't touch most Audis or BMWs with a 10-foot pole. Give me a classic, give me American, give me Japanese. European, run the fuck away from that. Like, God, especially like modern BMWs and modern Audis? Yeah, run away! Run away! Do I have a Porsche? Obviously not. I have two Fox body Mustangs. And then there's that Thunderbird in the driveway, which technically is not mine. I'm just the caretaker of it. But I'd love to own that car, to be honest. Have I watched Sleeper Dude 88's YouTube channel? I have not, no. How can I afford the gas in that? I mean, I don't drive it that often. But, alright. You want me to prove how easy that thing is to start? Like, it'll take a couple of attempts because it is cold, it's not plugged in. But give me a second. Let me grab the keys and let me grab my coat. And then put on my boots. Let's see. Here, I'll start up the other two. Because people say, like, Fords are a piece of shit. It's like, they're a piece of shit if you don't maintain them. Or, like, newer Fords, they have terrible designs, admittedly. Like, some of them do. Like, fires right up. You know, it took a couple of attempts by pumping the gas a little bit, but no block heater plugged in. And like I said, it's about minus 15 degrees Celsius outside. You know, that's my 82 Mustang here. But then my 81 here, this doesn't actually take much to start because I actually had it running earlier. Oh yeah, that car sounds fantastic. Like that was at the cold idle at about 2,000 RPM. You know, like, and this thing sounds the best. But yeah, you know, that is two of my cars firing up. That one will actually be a bitch to fire up, the 82, because that car, I need to do a choke adjustment to it, and I just haven't done it yet. Been kind of lazy on that, so yeah. But that's one of these things. Like, and that car, with the idle like that, now, that's a stock cam with a 200 inline six and just exhaust. That's it. Like, and you can make them sound just like that. I love the sound of that car, honestly. It sounds fantastic. And it gets a really good fuel economy, too. Win-win. Like, if I hypermile the thing, it'll get like 36 miles to the gallon. It's fantastic. Well, imperial miles per gallon. I mean, hey, a 70 Boss 302 would be a fantastic vehicle to own. Because I'd own a Boss 302 in a heartbeat as well. Although, give me a 69, though. I like 69 more than 70. But what? Yeah, it's minus... Okay, I have no idea what you're even trying to say there, Lanaya. What? Is it cold outside? You have to cup up that sheet that he wanted you, but that was something you can't get on my go. Get your mother, you big girl, on your belly. What the fuck? Like, can anybody translate that shit? It makes no goddamn sense. You don't like my videos? Well, that's cute. You know, they said, well, I'm going to leave you a 1 because your videos kind of suck. Cool, you don't like my videos. You can, just leave the live stream. It's not hard for you to do. Like, hang on. I don't know if you guys will actually see that comment. Can you see her comment now? Like, it's just too funny to me, honestly. I really don't understand why people are like this, why people are so negative, why they're just awful human beings, you know. Why are you at the curse like that? Well, why am I cussing you out? Because you are an absolute nobody that is trying to be edgy and cool, but you're making no sense. And you're just trying to be negative because you probably don't get enough attention at home, and that's very sad. Like, I'm very sad for you. But all you're being as negative, and you're trying to find stuff that you don't like because there's a lot of negativity in your life, and that is showing in your comments. Like, come on. Oh, exactly. Like, and here's the thing: my videos are not for everybody, and that's fine. I do very minimal editing, and I do it very simple. Reason for that is, for one, well, I don't like editing. However, I'll do it if I really wanted to. But not only that, I also like to show how anybody can do what I do. You want to start a YouTube channel? All you need is a cell phone and a tripod, and you can set up an entire channel. That's what I started with. I started with a shitty little tripod, and this Huawei P20 right here that's beat the shit now, but this was back in, like I said, I started posting videos in 2019. And this video, this phone did its job and got me some good videos and stuff like that. I learned a lot with posting, and my videos now are way better than the ones that I started with. Some of my early videos, I look back at them and go, oh my god, I was really like that? And that I actually let this go through? Like, this is terrible. Exactly, Kelly, right? But, like, genuinely, when I see people like that, it usually goes back to something that's happening in their life. And especially when somebody is, attacking, someone for nothing. It is really sad. I truly don't understand the mentality about it, but you do you, boo. You do you. Hi. I appreciate the compliment, but you don't want to try and hit on me. It's not going to work out well for you. Great face for radio? Hey, I know people, like, here's the thing. I know people that do YouTube and stuff like that that never show their face. Like, case in point, look at, Chris Fix, right? Chris Fix rarely shows his face. Ever. And even, like, he'll wear, like, a helmet and stuff like that, when he's filming, so that even, like, in reflections, you don't see his face, right? And it helps, like, the algorithm if they actually see your face, but realistically, it's not the end of the world. Exactly. It's pretty interesting. And am I okay? I am absolutely fantabulous. And no, you cannot riz me. That's not going to happen. Well, here's the thing. This live is going to make me basically no money. Like, I will make a little bit off this, but hardly a thing. If I'm lucky, I make $1 or $2 off this live. I do these lives for the community. Like, if I just wanted to make money, well, all I do is post cold start videos. Because look at that. The last cold start video I did has over 6,000 views, as an example. One of my top viewed videos on my channel is cold starts. It has over 20,000 views. But I don't want to be that kind of channel. I'd much rather, have, like, unique content and stuff like that, not just cold starts. So yeah. That's weird. Actually, no, sir. I'll listen to that. That's fine. That's against me. Oh, I mean, there could be a lot of things I can do during a live, but I'm not going to. Like, what you see here is my genuine self. You don't see me doing anything that's, like, fake or anything like that. I don't do scripted content. I won't do any of that. Just like I won't work with companies that want me to script content. Like, no. If you're gonna send me a product to review, I will review it. I will say all the negatives, I'll say all the positives, all that different stuff. Just like if anybody wants me to like drive their car and review it, I will do the same thing. So it's very interesting. Yeah, I'm good there, Kelly. I'm not doing that. Hey, I appreciate that, Alex. And Alex on fire. It's a lot like Alexis on fire. Oh, I appreciate all the kind words, guys. Thank you. It's one of these things. Like I'm used to trolls and I'm used to people doing that shit. It is very, very sad. The people that like that. But that's how it goes. None of the vehicles are stripe pipe. No, they all have mufflers. Well, as always, I appreciate you, Kelly. You are one of the more positive people in my chat. You are absolutely incredible. I always appreciate you, and I always love seeing your comments too. And plus, you're like somewhat local, so yeah. Oh, you think I'm bobbing with no music? Why do you think I have these on? I'm listening to music right now. Because the one thing that I have problems with is with these lives, if there's not like a lot of people chatting and stuff like that, I can't really focus on it and I want to end the live sooner. So I will listen to music so that I can do the live for longer without as much interaction in the chat. Am a little bit of loneliness, a little bit of disregard, handful of complaints that God can help it. I like to want to see these scars. I am when I want you to want, what I want you to feel is like no matter what I do, I can't convince you. Just believe this is real. So far, let go, watching you. Turning back like you always do. Face away, but pretend I'm not. All the huge world that I got. The way I did before, don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't tell. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Wait, it's go. A little unconfident to understand to what I can. Sometimes it don't make sense. I am, but if you want to say I had no doubt. Yeah, I can't rap worth for shit. I shouldn't even try. The way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't tell me shit anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. See, here's the thing. That Civic was a beauty. I would have loved to actually own that car. Even though, like, yes, I did have a 78 Civic myself at one point, but it was a absolutely fantabulous car to drive. And those videos are actually some of my favorite. Driving that Imperial especially, the Imperial was my absolute favorite car to drive out of all of them. Because that thing just rode like a dream. You know, absolutely a brilliant, brilliant vehicle. Yeah. And you know, he ended up keeping the Imperial. And like I said, I would absolutely love to own that Imperial personally, but there's no way in hell that I'd be able to afford it, sadly. And would I be able to run it? Like, afford to run it? Not really. It's a 440 with a 727. Oh, the Charger was awesome too. But admittedly, like, the Imperial is still my favorite. Like, that Charger needed a high back bucket seat, something severe for me, because, like, it was killing my back actually driving it. I have, like, a very bad back, and it's a lot of fun, but yeah. The Imperial needs a sale on it. Hey, I would freaking, like, I would try and daily that car. Like, I'd put, like, an overdrive unit on that thing and just cruise it. It'd be fun. Plus, I'd also put that on the dyno to see, just out of curiosity, like, how much power does a 66 Imperial have with a 400 in it? You never know. Anything dually before we boop? Big block? Well, like, here's the thing. Dualies can be cool and everything, but I prefer, single tires in the back, not dualies, but that's fine. Okay, the fact that you keep talking about, like, me bobbing and you saying that sounds really creepy there, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, that sounds incredibly creepy at this point. It makes me not want to do it anymore. Like, I... Because I'm bobbing with no sound. No, I told you I'm listening to music. I do that on here. Like, if this was TikTok, different story. You'd actually hear the music I'm listening to. But... fair enough there, Chris. I mean, here's the thing. Give me a step side all day long, like a sail cab, step side, short box. Yes, please. Can I have that in my life right now? Yes. It'd be great. Sorry, Shinedown. Not feeling you. Nor Leonard Skinner. Not feeling you either right now. This could work. Good old 3 days grace. Such a waste of fucking time. Oh, give me something to take the edge off. Something to take the light off. Something to keep the light off. This so-called life. Oh, give me something to take the edge off. Something to take the light off. Something to keep my mind off. This so-called life. It's past the duchy. It's funny that you're replying to, like, the music that I'm singing. Fun to be alive. Such a waste of fucking time. Oh, give me something to take the edge off. Something to keep the night on. Something to keep my night off. This so-called life. That's a good song. 3 days grace. I haven't been listening to hippie shit at all. Oh, hey, look! Negative Nancy is back. Have you... Did Did you have fun with your little timeout there in the corner? Did you learn a lesson? Hey man, that's a good song, Will Dog. I love it. Like, did you like, did you learn a lesson there, Lanaya? Because not like you like left and weren't coming back. I was very excited about that, but now you're back. It's like, oh man. Something to take the night off. Something to take my mind off. This so-called life. That's unusual to get 2 3 Days Grace songs in a row on my playlist here. Because there's not a ton of 3 Days Grace on my list, admittedly. That's a bit, but... you had 2 square body GMs back in the 90s to 2000, not only on 4-cylinder cars. I love your 07 Coupe. Yeah, I mean, actually 07, so that's going to be a 8th gen Civic, actually. Which are fantastic, honestly. I've driven one of those cars. It was a DXG with a 5-speed. Didn't drive it very long, but it was alright. I kind of started driving it to, prove my friend at the time and to tell her that, hey, I can drive stick. You think I can't, but I definitely can. Someone, if you can see the darkest side of me, no one will ever change the animal I have become. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me tame the animal. You say you never went to timeout, yet you clearly left for a little bit after we weren't giving you attention anymore because you were having a hissy fit, and then you came back. That is a timeout. And case in point, you're back to telling me to shut up. That's so cute. I appreciate it. Your phone went dead? Bullshit. Sure did. Sure did. So what if you can see the darkest side of me? No one will ever change this animal I have become. Believe it's not the real me. That was the timeout. Your hair needs to go back into timeout because that's what. No, it's not your hair. What? English, motherfucker? Do you speak it? Cause what? Like, what? Could somebody translate that? Because it makes no goddamn sense. This animal, this animal, this animal, this animal, this animal. Like, if you're going to actually, like, type in my chat and try and talk smack, at the very least have proper English while doing it. You know? Just saying. I'm a lie I've become. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me tame this animal I have become. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me tame this animal. This animal I have become. I love how this person, I mean, I think it's a troll. Like, to be honest, but they're trolling in such a weird way, and it's not really bothering me. It's just really funny, honestly. I can't speak much French. I can speak a little bit of French, like, Let's see. No, it's been a long time since I've actually spoken proper French. I'd have to think about what I could say. Um, yeah, I can't speak fluent French. So, oddly enough, I think I know more words in Italian than I do in French, which is not very many. But I mean, I can cuss at you in Italian if you want. I've become to realize, and every time I am with you, me from the pain of my life. Is he up to recognize, to read us with you, to submission, and there you are dived. So alive. The lost is divine. We inside and we both know why. 'Cause you're mine. To be call me, you were mine. Oh, Will Dog. Kelly was not referring to the Rammstein song Du Hast. Nice, Big Bugs. I like that one. That's a good one. Terrible joke, but funny at the same time. My eyes have been rediscovered and resurrected. Aww, the little child is telling me to shut up again. It's so cute. You know, it's okay. I understand you don't get enough attention at home, and you probably don't have very many friends, and so you're trying to lash out online because nobody really appreciates you at home. It's a very sad story, man. Like, come on. Like, case in point, there. I'll show their comment that I was replying to. My dream car is a 1970 Dodge Coronet Silverby. Oh yeah, she's just a big hater. Like, look at her last comment there. It's wild. Like, tell me that doesn't scream attention, because she doesn't have a proper retort back at all. Now, Car Kid, what is your dream car? Let me ask you that. Well, considering I don't need a man because I am a lesbian, so there's that. But you do you, boo. You do you. Yeah, but you know one thing that I am though? I am happy. It doesn't look like you are. So quite clearly, you need to reevaluate your life there, honey. Hey, no worries, Kevin. Appreciate you tuning in. Take care, and I'll catch you later. Peace out. I'm not yelling at all. Stop you some music when I slap you star. Again, English motherfucker. Do you speak it? Oh, you were actually talking about Rammstein. Fair enough. Again, this person doesn't talk very good English, and it's very, very sad. They make absolutely no sense in my chat. Send help, because this person needs help. Quite clearly. Like, genuinely. It's wild. It's That's wild. I am not autistic, no. I have ADD, but not autistic. Hey, that's a good song. I love that song. Make bugs. Let's see, oh, who sings that? I know who sings that. I know who sings that. Katy Perry. There you go. Oh, somebody from Turkey in the chat. Hey, how's it going there, Bayrap? Nice to see you. I can't put people down when I rely on them for a living. No, I could put people down who are being trolls and are, that way. It's not hard for me to do. I don't make any sense. That's the pot calling the kettle black. Very little of what you have actually put in the chat tonight has made any sense. Okay, just look at their last comment. It is wild. Like, what? Like, they're trying to say I make no sense. Sure. And again, sometimes you just play with your food, like what I'm doing right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm just having fun with this. And it's engaging the algorithm. So, keep going. Shut your snack. Go to look himself. Shut up. I'm tired of your mouth, bro. Again, what? Like I said, English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? I keep asking, but they're not replying to that, and I'm sad. Like, this is, all this is right now, this is a child having a temper tantrum. Because I am not giving in to them. All they're doing is going, oh, Mommy, I'm having a temper tantrum because I can't get under the skin of this girl online. I'm going to explode. That is you, Lanaya. To a T. Like, that person is very much just a wild troll. It's hilarious, honestly. Yeah. Oh, it's been going on for the past bit. I've been playing with the chat that way, and it's been fun. But yeah, it's one of these things. Like, people are like, "Oh, how do you, how do you deal with trolls so much?" Like, I could never. It's like, oh, well, just have fun with it, and remember, they are just helping, you along, because they are contributing to the algorithm. More people comment, more people see your videos, more people like your videos, more people subscribe, more people potentially donate. It's a win for me all the way around. Oh, Santa probably didn't get them a gift, and that's why they are very upsetty spaghetti right now. And it's sad. It's very sad. That's okay. What is this? That's... Okay, this is Hollywood Undead. Okay, that's why. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this guy. Right? Very much so. Hey, thank you, Aaron. Yeah, these are Steel Series Arctis 9s. They sound fantastic. And hey, I know how a temper tantrum looks when a child's having a temper tantrum. But yeah, how's the chat doing tonight? Hope you guys are all having an absolutely fantabulous time. I know I am. I'm just in here, vibing as always. Just hanging out. But yeah, although this live will not last for too much longer, just because my phone is starting to die here. Like it's at 14% so far. So when I get to 5%, I will end the live though. Oh show. So until then, you know, exactly. Yeah, we hit 2 hours, which is fantastic. Hey, I am glad there, Will Dog. I always try to have like fun, right? Because these lives, you never know what somebody is going through or anything like that, and I want to be here as like a bright spot in people's day, right? That's why I'm like very energetic and stuff like that all the time. At least I try to be. So yeah. Oh yeah, Sundry is fun. Honestly, I love the area. Some of the community is hit and miss, but a lot of people are actually pretty good. It's just the car community here sucks. It's sad, very toxic. Although I have thought about trying to start up the car meets again, like come summertime. I might see if I can do that. To come peek in your window? Well, I'm not that far into the mountains, into the boonies. I, you know, Sasquatch is a little further west of here. Oh no, here's the thing. I have one, but okay, let me show you what I have to do to try and charge my phone while I am live streaming, okay? Because of the setup I have. Which my setup is kind of really janky, to be honest. So, okay. Plug in the phone and put it sideways like this. Now, if you guys saw what the phone is like right now, this phone can fall at any second. And that's why I stopped doing this. Because I kept dropping my phone constantly. So, that's why I don't do that. And again, okay, Loki, you keep saying VTEC Diesel. Those are two completely different things. Because, VTEC is a Honda thing, and then Diesel is, well, Diesel. And Honda's never made a diesel VTEC. So there's that. Exactly. Like, and that's one of these things. And, I also just, even if you're like having a good time or whatever else, and you haven't had bad times in your life, I still just want to be here for like a bright spot in your day, right? If I can, like, make you smile for like a couple of minutes and then you take that through the rest of your day, absolutely. Be fun. And hi, Adrian. How's it going, dude? Oh, that's because I wasn't like genuine pup. I know why they were salty. They were salty because I wasn't reacting in the way they wanted me to. They wanted me to be upset and I wasn't. And I was just slinging it right back at them and they couldn't have a proper retort to it. So then they were just having a temper tantrum about it. It is the best. It is the absolute best. But now she's banned, so you were stressed out earlier? Oh, sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're doing better now, though. What the fuck? What birth defect do you have? Jesus Christ. Oh, chat, you make me laugh. What is that? I make you embarrassed? Aw, why do I make you embarrassed? What? Like, you think that I'm yours or something like that and I'm embarrassing you? That's cute. I am so weird. We're also weird. Yes. Every single person in my chat is weird. We are not a normal community, and that's fantastic. You know? I am doing absolutely fantabulous there, Adrian. Thanks. Oh no, Braden. If you're in my chat, you are weird. Because here's the thing. Being normal is weird. Like, being weird is normal. No, there's no such thing as normal. We're all weird in our different ways. Goddamn, maybe I am a little paranoid. I don't know where I've been. Braden apparently is hissing at me. Why is my hair red? It's actually pink, if you can see. See? It's pink, not red. But I dyed it because I can. Now, here's the thing. So, okay. I know who that was that crashed the car. But he is not the reason why that Lift King lost the venue. Lift King lost the venue because they were doing nothing to quell the stunting at all. And with a different event not related to Lift King earlier, where, like, it was only a few weeks prior to that, where there was a big truck meet and their after party where they were doing burnouts in the parking lot of New Horizon Mall. So much so that it actually created giant divots in the parking lot and destroyed their parking lot. So that, along with the stunting and everything like that, they were getting sick and tired of it. And, like, me and Christina, Christina helps run Red Deer Cruise Night, so she knows all about this. The thing is, we were talking to one of the organizers for about half an hour, telling him what he needed to do to quell this, and he didn't. He absolutely refused to try to do anything. And case in point, when that Mustang crashed, none of the organizers were still at the event. None. And there were still probably half the cars still in the parking lot at that point. When you are running a show like that, you have to stay until the end, or at least in a reasonable amount of time after the event is actually over. You know, if there's people that hang around after, you know, like an hour or two after the event is over, then you can't do much about them, and that's, you know, not on you at that point. But yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this moron. Because I'm not giving them the time of day. Hey! Merry Christmas there, Leo! How's it going? Which semi-truck is the best in my opinion? Well, I mean, the one I like the most is a 379 Pete. Absolutely beautiful semi-truck. Gorgeous. And I am good, Brayden. How are you doing? Starting on me to see your side. You don't even try. Well, the best ones lie. Let's chicken me. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. I'm just sitting here vibing, listening to music, singing a little bit, vibing. You know, um, and this is what I do. You know, I just vibe. Um, Sorry, Hollywood Undead. I don't want you right now. Again, I said I don't want you right now. That's 3 of them in a row. Jesus. Um, no. Sleepless, I don't know why. Just can't get away from myself. And I look back in my feet up for those open wide. Just carry me home in good health. Well, in case in point, it's like my positive vibes and stuff like that that make people want to come in here and just enjoy themselves for a little bit, even if they can't hear the music that I'm listening to. Like case in point, I have 42 viewers right now, which is wild. 2 hours into a stream, like that's insane, and I love it. I absolutely love every single one of you. You're stuffing your face with taco time. Well, see, it's even if I wanted to get like some fast food, there is no places open right now at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, maybe the bar would be open, maybe, but hey, for the people that are positive and awesome in my chat, you all deserve love. Uh, are you asking if I've traveled much in Canada? Not really. Like, I've been mostly sequestered to Alberta, gone to BC a little bit. I've been to Montreal. That's about it. Sleepless, I don't know why. Oh, you have a secret? What's your secret? When I get back in my feet up on the soap and white, just can't really home in good health. Oh, you're only 9? What? Okay, hang on. What are you doing awake so late there? Because it's minimum midnight for you. Or, I mean, you could be in another country, to be fair. But what are you doing awake there, sir? Because it is very late. I've been sleepless, I don't know why. Just tear me away from myself. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's exactly like it's 2 a.m. and you're bored. Well, you should be like asleep. Just saying. I mean, I know it's probably still like the Christmas holidays for you, but I know like when I was 9 years old, I was asleep even during the holidays by like 10 or 11 o'clock at the latest. Who do you love? Who do you love? Well, I appreciate your support there, Braden. Yeah, like I really do. It's one of these things. Like seeing the people that are of a younger age that are actually like a fan of what I do is a very good sign for the future because it means that I'm a positive influence on their life, and hopefully that they can carry what I do on with them. Like I want to see more younger people getting into cars and into classics and stuff and working on them. Like that's why when I met Wyatt, of Wyatt's Classic Cars here on YouTube. He is 11 years old, and his knowledge is impeccable. That kid is absolutely awesome. And he has a cool car collection and everything, and yeah, it is just amazing, and I love it. I love seeing stuff like that, because, like, I sold him a T-Bird, and that T-Bird, like, it needed some stuff. I didn't have to tell him, like, how to adjust a choke or anything, because he knew how to do that. He knew that he needs to, like, pump the gas and stuff like that. And he also knew that that car didn't have a proper terminal, like, for the battery. It didn't have a proper end for the terminal. Instead, it just had the bare wire. And so what he did was he took a vice grip and vice gripped that piece of wire to the battery terminal. And that was just really cool. I didn't have to tell him to do that or anything. He just did it. Like, he came prepared, and that was awesome to see. I was very impressed, because, I mean, when I was 11 years old, I didn't know how to do that. Really didn't. Oh, exactly. Like, a lot of them, like, a lot of young kids, what they want is, like, the exotics, Give them their Porsches, give them their Lamborghinis, their Ferraris, their Bugattis. Like, you ask a majority of, like, 9 or 10-year-old kids, they'll say, like, what's your favorite car? They'll give, like, a generic answer, like a Bugatti Veyron or a Chiron or something. But, then you ask somebody like him, and he'd probably respond like some old boat or something, of a car. Like an old Thunderbird or like a Chrysler Imperial or something, And that excites me when I hear that. It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I haven't traveled very much in Canada. I'd like to at some point, but we'll see. I think this place was built in 78, I want to say. See, your favorite is BMW? Do you know which BMW is your favorite? Because there are some really cool BMWs, not going to lie. But oh yeah, I could see that definitely. Because hey, you have a stick shift that's a 4x4. Anyone? Well, I mean, you gotta have a favorite though, like, because BMW is a long and storied company. I mean, here's the thing. For me, my favorite BMW of all time, go back to 1957 and the BMW 507. An absolutely beautiful car. Like, gorgeous little roadster that they built. The lines are absolutely impeccable, and like I said, it's probably one of the most beautiful cars in the world. Um, but for most people, like for Braden as an example, he's probably more into the newer BMWs, I'm assuming. Just judging by what he said there. I love when people are like this. Like, are you okay, bro? Like, does somebody hurt you? Like, why be so negative and stuff like that? Like, very sad. Very sad, bro. Now, hang on. Why would anybody hate you, Braden? Why would anybody hate you for that? You know? Because genuinely, this is like a judgment-free zone that way, besides this idiot troll here. You're 9. And? Like, we all have vehicles that we like. And here's the thing: all that matters is that you like it. We don't necessarily have to like it. It's what matters to you, right? Hey, well, I appreciate that, Wolf. Honestly, that is absolutely fantastic. And I love that I can, be an inspiration to people like that and to the young crowd. But what's actually really awesome, though, too, is that every once in a blue moon, it's not very often, but I will get a comment or an email from somebody that says that they have had a car parked in their garage for like 20, 30 years. And they watched my video and they've decided, let's actually get to work on it. And for the very first time, they worked on their car and they were going to get it on the road, which that is absolutely amazing for me to hear because I know that what I'm doing is worth it. If I can motivate even one person to do their projects and stuff like that, that means I'm successful and I've made it, right? And it's like it's the ultimate honor too. That somebody saw what I'm doing and they said, you know what? Let's get to work on my car. Like, hell to the yes. And ooh, we got somebody from Germany in the chat. How's it going there, Detlef Schwarz? Nice to see you. Don't get very many people from Germany in the chat. That's cool. Mind if I ask what you happen to drive over in the Germany? Because, yeah. Just wondering. And welcome to my live stream as well. The first car you got on the road was a 65 Valiant with a 170? Nice. That's cool. You don't see very many of those Valiants anymore. They look kind of funky, actually, but, and oddly enough, the Barracuda was based on the Valiant that way for the first few years of that. Oh yeah, and it probably would be a push button actually on that too. I didn't think about that. With the 904 transmission, most likely. All right. Well, my phone is about to die here, so I appreciate everybody tuning into the live. It was an absolutely wonderful live stream. Take care. Have an absolutely wonderful sleep, and hopefully catch you in the next live. Peace out.